This split, I would say, is unfortunate.
Anticlimactic, I guess.
Trying to improve.
Inconsistent.
I guess inconsistency. Pretty self-explanatory.
It looks like he misses the ulti. It's a double kill on the other side, and it's a clean ace for Cloud9. Cloud9, too good, too coordinated, too dominant in this week number 1. And then Cloud9, their 4th straight loss.
So fucking bad.
Cloud9 coming off that 2-week break and looking damn good after it. And they are back, baby. Woo!
My God, the fucking longest game.
Yeah, kill him.
Nice, C9 is back.
Good job, guys.
C9's so good, guys. Clean win, boys.
C9 comes out into the playoffs and makes a statement. The statement being, they're ready to play.
So what do you want to do about it?
I don't have solution. Just like anything, and just doing like I'm just like I just bring up this fucking annoying. Even Jojo like fucking anything, like we are like not mad at all, you know?
Yeah. Lower bracket run, here we go. Lower bracket run, here we go.
We are potentially one game away from the end of this series. Team Liquid is currently up 2-0 against C9, and they've been pretty convincing so far.
They've been looking really, really good.
I'm convinced, actually.
I'm extremely convinced, yeah.
Slice and dice and flash to get away from the binding. Blabber still chasing him underneath the turret here. Impact stays alive with a nice call to mid. There's no way, bro! It's first blood in a 1v3 for Impact! And he lives! No shot! Oh, Impact!
He'll just play the map, they just attack Fudge.
Fudge trying to go in after APA and Impact, so he kept alive on the Sterix gauge, but now the rest of the fight! Vulcan's already down to the 3v3! Yawn is free firing on the Blabber! Cloud9 is collapsing! Jojo and Berserker are barely alive! The Nexus turrets are under pressure! And for the second split in a row, Team Liquid will deny Cloud9 their opportunity for international competition! And Team Liquid is going to finals! And go!
My headspace the past couple of days since the TL series, I guess, I've been pretty disappointed, mostly in myself. I think that I played so poorly overall this year. But at the same time, I'm also pretty motivated for summer, and I'm kind of looking forward to having this little bit of a break and take the time to reflect on what happened, how I can help the team more, and try to take that going into summer. I was mostly in my room, but the setup sucks there, so I went to play solo queue at the Scrim house, and I bumped into both Jojo and Berserker. We didn't talk that much, but yeah, bumped into them.
I've been feeling pretty bad. I would definitely say I felt really bad like the last couple of days. I think today I'm feeling a bit better. Was kind of not, I wouldn't say forced, but like because my family was here, I wanted to hang out with them. I didn't just want to like lay in my room and be depressed. So doing things with them helped cheer me up a bit, I would say. So it's been nice. It was nice hanging out with them after my loss, and I think that really helped me compared to what I would normally do of just crying in my bed.
I mean, it sucks, obviously, and then like I'm just chilling now. But I just didn't watch like any league, or I didn't play a single game of our league. So yeah, I just like slept 12 hours like per day. So yeah.
I mean, after the TL series, I've just been reflecting on what went wrong in the split and what we could have done as a team, what I could have done better individually. Just a lot of self-reflection.
After the loss, I was pretty depressed. Was basically just thinking about the whole series and the whole playoffs, and just the whole split in general. And I felt like I was pretty bad in the last couple playoff games especially. I felt like I underperformed quite a bit and had some really like kind of bad games, but some of the games, like what happened in the early game was kind of rough. Felt like I didn't plan very well and I got really far behind and the games went really bad for me.
I would just say as a team, a lot of times we were just not on the same page. In some games when we were against really good teams, and then other games we would just really be on the same page and know what to do, and then we played really well. So I think it just comes down to being on the same page a lot. I think a lot of times we weren't on the same page, and then we just didn't know what to do together, so we kind of got lost. And other times we wanted to do the same thing, so I think we just saw the game differently.
But also at the same time, I think even though we are all really good players and we are individually talented, I feel like, well, myself definitely, and I think others would probably say the same, that we didn't play up to our standards, like just on an individual level. If you just look at fights or our lanes or how we play out situations, I feel like, well, I definitely played a lot of those poorly, and definitely moments where my teammates did the same, right? So it's not like it was only us not coming together as a team. I feel like we underperformed on multiple, facets of the game, I guess.
During game, we just like argue about like our opinion, like this is right, and then like no, that's wrong, like you know what I'm saying. I mean, we are not like hate each other, but like just in game, we just like think it's different. So like yeah, just like everyone believe like myself, and then just like keep arguing, and then yeah, that's happen, I think. But not every game, but it sometimes happen.
Yeah, my split as a whole was pretty bad. I think at the start it was very bad, and then I think I picked it up by the time playoffs happened. I think the Hornets and Fly series, I played pretty well. Even though Fly was 0-3, I thought I did better than throughout regular season at least. And then, yeah, I did pretty bad in TL. And even though we didn't do super good as a team and we didn't really like come together and have like proper goals and plans in the game, I still feel like that doesn't excuse how I played individually, and that'll be my biggest thing going into summer, is figuring out what the fuck happened and how to just get better again. So
yeah, I'll just need to reflect on my own play, because I don't think that, for sure, we could have played better as a team, but individually, if I played better, I think I could have changed a lot, and it's something I'm going to have to work on going to next split.
I feel like it was a bit too relaxed maybe in scrims, and we were sort of okay with just scrims being bad. I felt like scrims were really bad throughout the entire split until the end of it, which was when Berserker sort of got mad about how bad our scrims were. He got specifically mad at Jojo, but I don't think it really only applied to Jojo. I think it was all of us. But I feel like we sort of just let problems slide throughout scrims, and just had a bad mentality in scrims of not being serious. And it led to us having bad mid games and bad team fighting, because a lot of our scrim games were really low quality practice compared to stage. And we didn't get to practice any of our like mid-game ideas, any team fighting. We never really practiced, and I feel like that led to a lot of problems in playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I think me and the team, I think we could have took practice more seriously for sure. I think me and my teammates probably thought that we could like limit tests in scrims and kind of just play individually to fix our form, and we would still win the split. But that really cost us because in mid-game we got lost a lot of times. We weren't on the same page a lot of times, and that's what scrims are for, just getting on the same page. So I think that was probably the most important part. And I think we just didn't get good team fight practice in scrims too, because there was always something that went wrong before a team fight. A condition would always go bad, or someone was always dead. So we didn't really get good fighting practice too. And I think that was our two biggest weaknesses as a split, is just team fighting and our macro. So I think we definitely should have improved in that in scrims. I think that was the biggest takeaway.
I thought we were like inting at Scrim, you know what I'm saying? It's just like we are just not the same page either, and then we just like die like each person, and then I mean unless I'm playing ADC, so I just like sitting on mid, right? So during game my side liner just like keep calling, so I felt like we were just like not focusing at all. But at this point we just like we wasn't good enough, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I think the easiest part of playing with this team is just playing with my teammates. I got really close with my teammates, and we're all really good friends even outside of games. So just being with the team, it's always fun. I feel like the hardest thing would be just, I feel like some games we would just play too scared. Maybe if it was a high stakes game or if we respected the team, we would just play really scared or not want to do anything in the game, and we just kind of AFK'd and lost. So I'd probably say that was the biggest weakness that we would have. We just didn't want to take good fights. We just didn't want to fight. We would just slowly lose and do nothing, so yeah.
I mean, being called a super team just means that they think that everyone on the team is, well, not everyone, but like maybe pretty much everyone on the team is like very talented. They have really high highs. They're one of the best in the region probably. These are like common characteristics, I would say, and I don't really care. Like, I'm just trying to play my best and do my best to win. And for sure, there's a lot of pressure, but I feel like I have a lot of pressure on me always because C9 is always expected to be in the top, regardless of our roster. At least since I've joined, I felt like I've always felt like we will be at the top. So there's always been a lot of pressure, and to me, this roster doesn't really feel any different.
I'm not sure if this is the lowest low I've fallen in my career, honestly. I feel like I've been through a lot of highs and lows in my career. I think this is definitely a big low in my career, but I don't think it's my lowest low because I see the potential in this team, and I know that we could do way better. And just as a team, I think we're going to improve a lot. I think we didn't reach half of our potential, and I think if we reach our potential, it would be the best in the league easily. So I honestly think this is a good low to kind of make us wake up and just self-reflect on ourselves and try improving ourselves too. So yeah, I think this is a good low. Yeah, I definitely like prioritize what I need to change from the split. I learned a lot from the split, honestly, and just being with the team and having good talks with them. And I really like everyone on my team a lot too, on C9. I think we're like really close and we can just have honest talks with each other. And I think all of us just learned a lot this split too.
What's next? Well, we're gonna go to Korean Bootcamp. We haven't decided a date yet. So it will be sometime between the middle of April and May. Well, when we go. Either we'll go in the middle of April or we'll go in May. I don't believe we set the exact date yet, but I think we're going on May 1st. I think that's the most likely scenario right now. And we're probably gonna go as a team for about 3 to 4 weeks. Come back, rest a couple days, and then get back into it with NA scrims, and then season will start. I think everyone's gonna play solo queue before we go to Korea so that we have a good idea of what we wanna play when we get there. Just play solo queue in Korea, abuse the low ping, use the fact that we have good scrim partners to do well in scrims and make sure the games are good quality, and then just figure things out.
What's next? I mean, C9 is going to go to Korea, we're going to boot camp, we're going to scrim LCK teams, we're going to come back, we're going to win LCS, go to Worlds, win Worlds, repeat, you know, nothing too crazy.
What's next? C9 will be back in summer. And, well, actually next is Korea. We'll be boot camping so that we can be back for summer. Who's Vulcan going to be? He's not going to be this past spring, but he's going to be the king of spring, but in summer.
I think me in summer will be the same in spring, but with all the new experiences that I took away. I think I learned a lot of good and bad this split, and just reflect on that and just use that for summer split. So I'll say it's the old me and the new me. I would say it's both. I wouldn't say it's a completely new me, but just try taking away the good things and leave away the bad things for next split.
I mean, like if we go summer like this performance, maybe same. But like if my performance getting better in summer, then it can be like hero, you know, like I mean, it's kind of cringe, but you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean even in summer our team is like same. Then I want to be hero that team.
Blabber in summer is going to be your summer split MVP.